Hey first grade, today we are going to get a visual demonstration of all of the steps that you need to complete on the board to finish your beautiful sunstone artwork. So, you go ahead and get off. Step 1 says to finish coloring your background. But we don't want to color with black for our background because we're going to be putting black on top of our background. All the little details that are going to go on top of our background will be black. And you won't be able to see them if you use black as a color in your background. Now, if I color this quickly and get all the way around my circle, is this level 3 or 4 craftsmanship? You are right. It is not. So remember to color in small areas at a time and really fill in the space, no white spaces. Now if you have a marker like mine that is low on ink, what I like to do is blend with another color. So this is a lighter green. So pick a good color that would blend well, and it fixes the problem of a low ink marker. Now, a lot of students have been raising their hands to move on to step 2, but they forgot to do the edges of their paper. So your entire background needs to be fully colored before you raise your hand for step 2. And again, I'm working with a marker low on ink, so I'm going to find a color that I know will blend well with it, so I can get all my white spaces. Alright, so this is why we need a table protector, because when we get to our edges, that happens. We don't want to mark up the table, so I need you to be responsible. When you get to your edges, I need you to go get a table protector in order to complete your background. You see how I'm still outlining too? Almost done. Alright, I am ready for step 2, so I'm going to raise my hand because it looks like I'm going to need permission. Alright, for step 2, you're going to make yourself a stamp. Now you're going to need some inspiration for this step. So at every table you'll get 2 handouts to share. The first page has a wonderful illustration of all of the beautiful details from the original sunstone and some amazing symbols and line shape patterns from the Aztec people. As you can see, they loved geometric shapes and they loved putting organic shapes in their art. Pick your favorite one. They also love symbols of animals. Once you have your favorite one picked out, one that you feel most comfortable drawing, you're going to use your scratch tool that you're given, and you're going to scratch the styrofoam to create your stamp. Okay? Now this is not the same styrofoam that you get in the cafeteria for your lunch tray. This is expensive art styrofoam, so you only get one. And if you make a mistake, don't be sad, just turn it into a masterpiece. So look, oop, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to create that line. Oh well, I'm going to turn that into a masterpiece. I'm going to add more lines just like it to fill in my background. Now very important, the biggest mistake students make when making stamps is they don't dig enough. So I want you to go back and scratch, pushing down, scratching back and forth. Really make sure you dig deep. You don't want to dig too deep though, because then you'll just tear a hole in your paper. But you do want to dig a little deep, otherwise your stamp won't work. Alright, I'm all done. There's my stamp. Alright, step 2, it says to draw a face with black. So I'm going to put my stamp aside, go back to my background. Now the Aztec people loved the sun. The sun was very important to them. That's why it got its name, the sunstone, because that was the inspiration for the design. They also liked to give the sun a face because they felt like the sun was a living, breathing thing. It gave them life. Now on the marker board in your activity list, you'll see this as your inspiration. You may use it if you like, or you can just make up your own face. Using black, you're going to draw your 2 eyes. You can add a nose and a mouth, okay? And any little details you want to add as extra to your face. And I would choose the smallest circle in the middle to draw your face. Now you're going to use this same black marker for step 4, printmaking. And now I get to really put the details into my sunstone. So for step 4, you are going to color your stamp with the same marker you used for your face. And then you get to actually use it, pushing it down to make your stamp. The great thing about printmaking is you can repeat the beautiful decorations over and over again. That's why it's called printmaking. Now once you have gone all the way around the sun with your stamp, you're going to get to share your stamp with all the other first graders. So you're going to take your stamp, you're going to put it in the first grade bucket, and you're going to trade it for a new one. Look at all of the shared stamps from all the first graders. So you'll put yours in here, and you'll find one that you like, and then you can add more details using stamps to your art until your art looks just like a sunstone, full of details going around the sun. I started one a little while ago. You can see I used stamps in between stamps. And next I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some even out here all the way around my purple and even my edges until your whole artwork is full of Aztec decorations and symbols. Fun! Have fun! I can't wait to see the progress you made in your art. Remember to take your time and do your best. Bye!